I did a small feature for Bloomberg in India yesterday, which goes out at 4 o'clock on Thursday for those of you who are interested. But one of the questions that came in sort of from a sort of viewer or one of their customers was they had acquired some interest in Croydon, and should they sell this property in Croydon or hold it? And of course, the answer is, I personally don't know. I don't know Croydon that well, but I have some experience. But there's no doubt, if you look at the way the infrastructure within Croydon is going to change over the next 3 or 4 years, you look at the Westfield, look at some of the major developments going to go on, instinctively you would say, well, if you've held it for 5 years, why would you want to sell it now, particularly with all the infrastructure changes that are going on around it? But it does come back to the level of sophistication of the people that we're talking to out in the market, and that's only getting stronger. So it's, if you look at again what's happened in London even in the last 3 months, we've had 2 major new players enter the market. We've had Dalian Wanda, obviously major house builder out of Beijing, with their scheme at 9 Elms, which is going to be an amazing project, and then Loader, tying back into India again, with their acquisition of 1 Grosvenor Square and other projects that they're looking at. A major house builder, sort of high-end luxury house builder from Mumbai. So, it is changing even right in the centre of town in terms of the type of developers and those capital flows that are coming in.
Broadly speaking, what we're seeing is the UK has a strong demand, and that's perhaps more international. At the moment, some German investors, some Far Eastern investors, US investors, and also domestic investors in the UK. Our German activities at the moment are really focused with domestic German investors. I think the return profile in Germany, it's seen as very safe, secure, and they get the whole concept of these lower total returns, but actually it's seen like a gilt basically in terms of German investors. So really Germany we see as German domestics. Some of the Germans are looking further afield in Europe, and there are some collective funds which look at areas outside Germany, and certainly some of the demand is that. But broadly speaking, I think UK is very much on the focus, and that's internationally. Almost pick a region, and you'll find an investor that we're talking to at the moment from that region about UK residential. I say different spectrums in terms of where they want to come into the market. I think that's the key bit. It's not just saying I want to do multifamily. There are different areas, and student housing, which we haven't really talked about. That's another area where we've got some investor demand as well. So.